Okay, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. So that phone call was... I've been expecting a phone call. That was not the phone call I was looking for. But apparently they accused me of ringing their phone. And are apparently gonna contact the police for harassment because I said hello 3 times on a phone that they called me on. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't care. So we're gonna continue anyway. Let's carry on. So
I'm listening.
let's have a look at this.
The Kreutzer cartel is planning a revolt. They want to storm the armory.
Storm the arsenal. Why?
They want to eat up all the provisions, steal building material, and weapons. Even if they are poor bastards, I cannot let that happen. We need every man to defend the arsenal.
Is the armory really that badly fortified?
Unfortunately, yes. It's just a simple, half-timbered house in the east town, hard to defend. I recommended using the old Rondra temple for an armory from the beginning, but folk of Arivor prevented it. Hard as granite, the rotter. So, lad, here's your chance to prove yourself. Will you fight for law and order, or not?
Okay.
Why don't you give the hungry enough to eat?
And give in to the Kreutzer cartel's intrigues? Never! We can't condone anyone breaking the law. If the starving mob storms the armory today, they'll be standing in front of the Prince's palace tomorrow. I won't allow Warrank to sink into chaos just because a couple of hungry people can't wait for their rations. We would like to distribute even more food. The Rondrians would too, but the refugees from the surrounding areas are literally eating the beards off our faces. Cursed soil produces little wheat. All the food must be brought from the coast, and we can't keep distributing it fast enough. Oh, if Fargosh were but here, he could help us.
Who's Fargosh?
Fargosh was my brother. I lost him. Let's talk about something else.
What about the Rondrians? Will they be involved in the fight?
No, I'm not letting any twisted lion worshipper stick his nose into my business. This is a matter for the Guard. To be precise, a matter for the Guard and the Kreutzer cartel. If they want to challenge us, good. We can determine the balance of power once and for all at the arsenal.
In the end, the Rondrians will find out anyway. Wouldn't it make more sense to work with them?
This is going to be a dirty fight. They'll be happy they can stay out of it. In addition, it's bad enough that the Rondrians control the west and upper city. The east city must remain Guard territory. And even if they are insulted, I'm sure the prisoners know something about the sword the Rondrians lost.
You want to take prisoners, Sergeant?
We're certainly not going to kill half the city. After all, I wouldn't want to be inhuman. You ken my drift.
Sort of.
Why did Folk of Arivor prevent the old Rondra temple from being used as an armory?
I dunno exactly ken. Guess he's just greedy and wants the Church of Rondra to have 2 temples. The new one in the upper town and the old one down here. As I said, the old Rondra temple would at any rate have been more spacious and would have been much better suited than the arsenal. Now that I think about it, Folk bears a certain responsibility for the rebellion.
That's strange. Why does he want to keep a temple that used to be a brothel called Rondra's Tits, especially when a new one is being built in the upper city?
No one can be certain that the temple was really desecrated. Many Warunkians would be pleased if the Rondrians were to reopen it. I mean, yes, many are of the opinion that the whole occupation thing should finally be put to rest. No wonder, seeing as how they all used to fix their scales anyways.
Well, that would fit everything I know about him so far. He doesn't really take the honor part too seriously.
Drax Radosho, he's dividing the Rondrians. That means even more trouble. Hopefully, Metropolitan Yakon will return soon.
Okay. Oh, come on. I've already pressed you to go back.
I don't need any more information, Sergeant.
One more thing, lad. If you help us, you'll become a member of the Guard. You don't have to wear a uniform or aught, but after that, you're one of us.
You're going to not only make me a citizen, but a guard as well? Then the Kreutzer cartel will do anything they can to harm me.
Law and order. That's Warwick in a nutshell. Anyone who doesn't like it doesn't belong here.
Yeah, I'll accept.
I'll do it. I want to belong to the Guard.
Excellent. Then we'll meet at the armory in the East City.
Okay. If you're surrounded, use the roundhouse or Nova to clear yourself some space. Nova, I don't even think I've got Nova yet.
Here they come! To arms!
Hold the line at all costs.
Okay, that was the first.
Well fought, Chiron. You came at the right time.
That was probably just an advance party.
Yeah, you're right. But we can't get the damn gate closed.
What's wrong with it? Don't tell me the lever for the portcullis is broke.
No, it's stuck. The gear's broken.
Where can I find a new one?
Down the street there's an outpost, but it's probably already overrun.
Okay.
The bandits came from that direction. I can't leave my position.
I can deal with it. Hang on until I get back.
Well, hurry. The storm may break at any time.
Okay. Oh, plant. Oh. Potions, that's very low health. Yeah. Did I pick up what I was looking for? Grease gear wheel. I did pick up what I was looking for. Good.
We can't hold the gate any longer. Pull back.
Let's get these down Okay, I took a lot of damage here. Oh, where am I supposed to go? Well, not that way apparently. Well, they're running off somewhere. Ooh, okay.
Chiron, we won! Welcome to the City Guard, my friend. Welcome to the ranks of Warrank's citizens.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Damn, that was a good fight. And we even caught the ringleaders.
Ringleaders? You mean you've caught Perel?
Ha! He won't get his hands dirty, but his henchmen will do us fine. They've already talked. Once they're hanging from the walls, no one will dare attack the guards again.
You want to hang them?
They knew what to expect. Anyone who kills my men will pay for it.
That I understand. But
Has the ringleader's testimony brought anything?
They knew nothing about the executioner's swords stolen from the Rondrians, and nothing about the missing amber either.
oh yeah, I forgot about
But no matter. They told me a lot about Perel.
How did you manage to convince the Margrave to award me citizenship so quickly?
He knows he can count on me. If I trust a man, so does he. Citizenship applies to you and your entire clan.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm happy to do what I can for my people. Oh, by the way, give your father my greetings. I think I know now why you seem so familiar to me.
If you execute the prisoners, the Kreutzer cartel won't make peace for a long time.
It won't anyway. Too much blood has been shed. But the cartel has been weakened. They won't be causing trouble again soon. People can once again sleep in peace. And the honest traders in Warrank now have less competition from the smugglers. That's good for their prices.
maybe.
Did the prisoners say anything about Folk?
No, for once he had naught to do with it. But I think your information is sufficient to make Metropolitan Yakon at least suspicious.
Could you arrange for a meeting with Yakon when he returns?
I think so. Dinna fash yourself.
Are you sure you want to execute these people? They have families.
That's the law. Criminals are to be executed. We can't allow some few to steal supplies belonging to everybody. And dinna tell me that we would be besmirching our victory, or that the poor would thank us. What is important is that decent people can live in safety.
Sergeant, you already have a guilty conscience, and you haven't even decided yet.
Not true. I don't care about their families. They must be punished.
Sergeant, you are lying to yourself.
I believe
Well, lad, if you're such an expert, then you're to decide whether we should execute them.
See, now they've already attacked us twice. But if you execute them, is it gonna help or is it gonna make things worse? I mean, technically, we already have people mad at us for killing the cannibals, so I'm gonna say let's be diplomatic and spare the prisoners, but banish
Let them live. There's really been enough bloodshed.
For all I care, let them live, but they must be punished. Every one of them loses his right hand. We'll meet again at the headquarters. There's something to celebrate. Your admittance to the City Guard of Warrank.
The ringleaders' lives were spared, and the city of Warrank sentenced each of them to 12 moons' hard labor on the construction sites. The poor remained hungry, but there was no more doubt about the fair and just distribution of supplies. The law was enforced, yet humanely. The weakening of the Kreutzer cartel meant fewer goods now arrived in the slums. The Rondrians and prosperous Warunkins complained that the problem had not been fully rooted out. Margrave, however, praised Charon's mercy and displayed his own goodwill.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at the book now. Okay, so what am I looking at here? Hungry, theft, brothel for heretic. So that's okay. City guard, plague. They're all looking alright there. Cool. Nope. K and L are the same thing. So C. I've got a few points I could put in somewhere, but have I made enough? No, I haven't made enough to open any of these. Oh, yes, I have. Now, this one is Nova. This discharge flings your opponent away from you. Enjoy the power of the corrupted elements that take their lives. All nearby enemies take damage and are knocked 2.0 meters back. Or there's Blight, Disgorge, Toxic, Vapor upon your enemies. Revel in their decay, for their death is inevitable. Hold down the action button. Or there's this one, Demonic Aura. Your running and attack speeds are increased by 130. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go with that. Okay. I'm going to put that in number 2. That gives me some of that. I mean, at least running and attack speed helps with that attacking, I guess. Let's have a look here now. Do I have enough for any of these? That's 380. That's 380. What's that? Lunge. Every armor has its weak point. Find it and pierce it. Aim at people's necks and armpits with animals. Belly makes a good target. What's this? Master parry, dodge, and feint, steal more essence and other combat moves. Yeah, go on. I'm gonna go with that for now. Do I have enough to open that one? I do have enough to open that one. So I'm gonna put that one here, and then I'm gonna put that one here. 380 for roundhouse. Oh, yes, please. And we're going to put roundhouse on. Actually, you know what? We're going to swap roundhouse to here. And feint is going to go in number 3. Okay, cool. I got 780 there. Ah, now, I do need to put some in these, don't I? Let's have a look. Okay, and we're going to do locksmith. And I can't do any more on that one. Okay, yeah, no, that's all I can do on there. Okay, yep. So, let's save that. Or confirm it, I should say. Cool. Right, I should be able to do a bit more damage now, I think. Good, we should be able to do a bit more damage here. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go now. I'm gonna have to look on here. So I'm supposed to go where exactly? Oh, down there. So basically stay on this path by the look of it. I found a little house. Oh. Where am I now? Oh, for God's sake, I'm back where I was. Let's go in here. Well, I found that there. Is there a way of going upstairs? Yes, we can. Anything up here worthwhile? Yeah, there is. in the houses, see if there's anything we need. Doesn't look like. Hey, I already came in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. I went back where I just was. Oh, what's this then? Eat more cheese, toast, ignore the smell. Okay, interesting. Weird thing, but interesting. Did we come in this one? I don't know if we came in this one. Oh, we did. I should have gone out the other door. Never mind. To Kreutzer Alley. That's to... okay, I'm in the wrong area. I need the next door up. Don't want to go into Kreutzer Alley, thank you. I believe I need this door. To the market. There it is! Okay, now... Hey, I got that plant that I've been trying to get for ages.
Yesterday, the cartel went out on another foray. When I saw my neighbour again later, he had this deep cut in his neck, and he wasn't breathing anymore.
Okay. There's a flower over here.
I'm glad to be in here. I hear people in the West Town are rotting alive.
Nice. So...
As if the sick and refugee camp the only ones who are hungry. My daughter's nothing but skin and bones.
Now my brother's in jail, just because the bloody guards wanted to have someone guilty to show.
Okay, let's go into the market area a moment.
Psst! He's from the guard.
Freaking hissed in my ear!
He's still young and a strong
Here,
arm.
Warunkians!
In the Middlelands, he
The
would still have a life
Metropolitan
ahead of
has
him.
decreed
How
that
may
from
I
this
be of
day
service,
forth,
my friend?
whomsoever makes unfair speeches shall be punished with 12 strokes of the cane. If
Do you have
they
any good
do
armor?
so publicly, they will
armor?
receive 3
You
times
only have
12
runes.
strokes of the whip. However, those found to be obstinate and incorrigible will lose their tongues.
Any good weapons or different... What's this? Uses, allows poisoning of edged weapons. Okay. Allows poisoning? 4 HP 552 3551. Oh, I don't have enough. Look at that, it's 33. Ah, now, hang on a second. Oops. We can sell some of this stuff we picked up. Yeah, I'll leave the rest there. I'll just sell that, and then I can pick up the smooth blade, because that's 4 instead of 3. It's 5, 5, and 2, so it's up by 1 of everything. Cool. Now what I'll do is I will sell the simple long. Can I sell that? No, I can't sell that because it's still attached to me at the moment. Okay. Yep, okay. So, let's put on what I just picked up. So we got Olympus smooth blade for... yeah. Now we can sell all of this apart from the smooth blade and the throwing knives. So you know what, I'm going to go over here and have a look at his...
Do you even know which end of a sword to hold?
Do you? Let's have a look. Got any good... Ah, okay, so they do have some... So what's this? 1 armor, 1 encumbrance. See, that's different because the gift power helps with that, so... I don't have enough for any of those. So how about the lace pants? 1, 1, 1. That's what I'm already wearing. 1, 1, 1. Yeah. So no, he doesn't have anything of any value to me. Yeah, no, so he hasn't got anything, but I will sell... Am I already wearing lace leather pants? Apparently. Yeah, I'm going to keep that for now. I'll sell it later when I need to. I now have at least a bit more defense. And a bit more attack. Right, I gotta find out where I gotta go now. Oh, yes, I gotta go up here.
Here, Warunkians! In Rondra's name, praise the city guard. She was merciful to those who wanted to take from the armory food intended for all. For to err is to be human.
Hey, the plant have been watching for ages.
Yes.
Okay.
Lad, today you've shown that you stand for law and order. You've also figured out which end of your sword to hold on to. I want you to be one of us. One of the guards.
As long as I don't have to wear fruit on my chest, I'm in.
Okay,
It was done. His actions at the armory had secured Chiron and his family a place within the protection of Warrank's walls. Falk of Arivor would have to find another bride. Yet Chiron had no time to rejoice, for panic suddenly erupted in the streets of Warrank. In the western city, hordes of undead rose to attack the refugees. Chiron lost no time, for his family was in danger. He hurried to the refugee camp.
Okay. Now I'm back here, so let's see if there was anything here I couldn't get hold of last time. Oh, this place seems, I was gonna say this place seems very quiet, and then I saw what was coming up the road. necromancer. Oh, he's put barriers up.
Undead and demonic magic. Hang on, Calandra.
You'll never get me! I'll get you!
Bloody bunny. The necromancer token displays an eerie grin, its position right in front of your family's tent. It is aimed at you. Do people blame you for the fact the refugees are being mistreated and slaughtered? Yeah, probably. They probably blame us for absolutely everything. Summoning circle? Wait. Isn't this the area that girl used to stand? I think it is. Rika, or whatever her name was?
Calandra! Father! Are you alright?
We're doing fine, Chiron.
This hut won't take this for long. With you here, we can try and break out.
What the hell's happened?
The attack came suddenly. We were lucky that we rescued the others.
Lucky is an understatement. Right now, they're shredding everything alive out there. The undead are coming from all directions.
Then there must be several sources, summoning circles, necromancer's work.
Yes, we saw them.
We need to head for the Prios Temple. It's easiest to defend.
Consecrated ground. If we're lucky, the sun god's blessing will stop the undead. Let's go.
Alone? And what about the people here? They're refugees too, just like us.
We no longer belong to these people.
What do you mean?
We have our citizenship. We can enter the city.
I don't have to marry him?
This is not the time. Let's go.
Yes, you still do, because there's no reason for you not to.
Seems the Rondrians weren't all that thorough when they liberated Warunk.
That's not getting us any further here, Chiron.
I heard from the refugees they saw a number of summoning circles on the way here.
Then there are probably several necromancers.
Yes.
Those summoning circles must be destroyed, otherwise the attacks will continue.
They'll have enough reinforcements with the amount of dead lying here. And just where exactly is Folk? Aren't Daeons supposed to deal with the undead?
Stop it, Chiron. We don't know where they're fighting the undead here in the camp.
Right, we don't know. All we know is that I didn't see a single Rondrian on the way here. Not one!
Right. We don't even know if the Prior's temple is even still consecrated.
Stop it, both of you! At least the temple is easy to defend.
Let's just go.
There was nobody there, it was just me. Yes, silly old fossil.
The undead could attack at any moment. We have to go.
I will not leave these people here.
Yeah, we'll
I
stay
don't
behind
want
then.
the blood of any more innocents on my hands. And not on your hands either, Chiron.
Chiron, go ahead. You hack your way through the worst of it, and we'll follow with the refugees.
From one summoning circle to the next, if I catch a necromancer, I destroy his circle and you follow. It's the tougher path, but there's less danger if we meet them head-on than in having them follow us.
Let's go.
Hey. And here we go. Oh, I picked up a bloody severed hand. Nice. Oh, yeah.
What have you
there it
found?
is.
A severed hand. Leftovers from the storming of the armory.
Severed body parts as a sacrifice for the invocation of a demon.
The only one who really comes into question is Thalgunitoth, archdemon of the undead.
The Dark Mother.
Stop it, both of you. Anyone naming names is playing with their soul.
As if that ever stopped you, Father.
This is something else, Calandra. You don't understand.
Don't think for a minute that you can keep fobbing me off with that old line.
Right, let's keep moving. We still haven't caught all the necromancers.
Yes. So you guys gonna stay there, and I'm gonna.
Get away from my daughter, you monster!
Well, take it. You're not gonna be shouting anymore, love. The bridge would have sucked up blood like sponge, and the blood below is at least ankle. Yeah. Okay. She'd be like a pig. Not even a ravenous zombie would do a thing like this. Some necromancer must have ordered it, but why? I think it's pretty obvious why. Yep, here we go. Here's the third one. Amber. The piece of amber's been
You
missing.
found something?
A piece of amber. The sacred stone of the sun god Prios. One exactly like the one that was stolen recently. No charges were ever laid because the victim was afraid.
You've really been having a good look around Warren, haven't you?
Black Araz. Definitely the Lord of Vengeance. He's the only one anyone would offer up a piece of amber to in order to facilitate the invocation.
You mean the sun god, Prias's nemesis? What would he have to do with summoning undead?
Maybe that explains why they were able to attack during the day without turning to dust.
The light-shunning rabble.
Don't be silly. This just doesn't fit. We'll need to find the mastermind if we want to know more. If Blackaraz is involved, someone is out for revenge. But when he starts summoning undead at the same time, he's out to divert attention from something else. Something bigger.
Oh, then it has to be a Borberadian, Father. With them, nothing is ever the way it seems.
Find that funny, do you? You find that funny, you silly fool?
Come, Father, calm down. We need to get going. Now, if we find him and he really is a Borberadian, you can have the finishing blow.
You are fools, children. Happy fools.
Oh, I don't understand what his problem is. Oh. Yeah, oh, not identified. Ooh, cool. Any more niceties I can nick before I have to go around killing more stuff? No. Hey, get out the way! Ah, my head's itchy. Okay.
Another barricade. At least one summoner must still be alive.
The 3 missing items.
What the hell's happened here?
One less necromancer, one more demonic sacrifice. An executioner's sword with a lioness coat of arms on it.
A Rondrian weapon as an offering in an undead summoning? That's strange. The war goddess's demonic opponents have nothing to do with revenants.
Right. That summoning must have been directed at some other demon than the archdemon Thargunitoth. The undead have been called independently of this summoning. Besides Rondra's nemesis Belhalha, I'd say Blackaraz, the Lord of Vengeance, would probably be a good guess. Executioner swords are often sacrificed to him.
How come you know so much about demons?
You picked these things up over the years.
Well, at least he's been helpful. Chiron, shush!
Chiron, weren't you in a hurry? There's still a good way to the Prior's temple.
First of all, I want to check in here. Make sure there's nothing for me to collect. Someone took the meat from his/her, whoever's bones, and then hung their bodies up like some kind of exhibit. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's carry on. There's still a barricade up, so... The fact is, I thought these were supposed to disappear when Oh, never mind.
Folk! Who would ever thought to see you here?
Sharp-tongued as ever. At least there's one way to distinguish you from the undead.
What a dick. It's not worth fighting about.
Falk, are you here to help?
The zombies didn't rise up on their own. Someone called them. We followed that man here.
Yes.
The leader of the necromancers has fled to the Prios temple. He is trapped.
Shock.
The house of the sun god has been desecrated.
The god of princes will not protect the lowliest. At least we know that now.
And we know where his soul will go when we've finished with it.
You know what? I'll kill him. Because I don't trust him.
Protect the refugees. I'm going in.
You were very brave. In Rondra's name, I'll let you go first.
Suddenly worried about getting your fingers dirty?
No, dear Chiron. For once in your life, you too should have the chance to prove your worth.
I've already
Maybe
proved
some
it.
rich citizen's daughter will hear of your courage. A cleverly arranged marriage with a little tart like that, and you could gain citizenship.
You!
Chiron! Please!
Oh,
I'm going in.
shut up. No! I don't get to talk to you, don't ask any questions? What a shocker.
Chiron, I have been expecting you.
Oh, have you now?
How do you know my name?
You won't need a name where you're going. Get ready to face the Dark Mother.
Interesting. How did he survive that? Come on.
The villain's escape left many questions unanswered. Who summoned them? What did he want to achieve? Why did Falk, a senior Rondrian, allow Chiron to face the summoner? Instead of replying, Falk ordered the Rondrians to seal off the refugee camp and comb it in search of the summoner there, using whatever means necessary. He quartered his bride Calandra and her family in the Old Pillory, the best guest house on the square. At least now, with the approaching wedding, his thoughts seemed to focus on Calandra's welfare. At least, that was the impression he gave.
Yes, I bet. The higher your rank in the medicine talent, the more your vitality regenerates after each fight. It also strengthens the effect of healing potions.
Stop eavesdropping, Chiron. What is said in the next room is none of your business.
Falk is talking to his mother, probably planning his next crime, the bastard.
Enough! We all realize that you can't stand them.
Not even you like those two, Father. We could see the way you stared at Falk's mother.
You had better get used to them.
I'm not going to do it, Father. We have citizenship. We no longer need them.
You will marry Falk, and you will move with him when his church transfers him.
I go where I want, and I'll marry the man I love.
Bite your tongue, Calandra. You don't even know what you're saying.
Never, ever talk to us like that again. Otherwise you will find yourself sitting there all alone in the morning with your damn citizenship.
You're a stubborn, rebellious idiot, Chiron. Stop inciting your sister like that.
Father, I love Chiron.
You don't know what you're saying.
No. See, that's not fair. That's not fair. I want the thing of telling her to shut up, but you got either I love her because you're a weirdo as well, and that's our business. I'm not going to go with I love her. I'm going to go with that's our business.
That's none of your business. You can't forbid us anything.
Children, you're running to your doom.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Yes, thank God you are.
I thought that maybe little Calandra would give me some advice on how we can make the wedding particularly tasteful. The old Rondra Temple is such an austere, dreary building, and it would be a shame if our tastes were all too different.
Certainly. She will come with you.
Father.
No, let her
My
go.
dear Chiron, it is really touching to see how much you worry about your little sister. But I think she should decide for herself. Don't you, Bianbahala, darling?
Oh, right.
I will come.
Excellent, excellent. We will host a celebration such as Warunk has never seen. Come along.
Pointy
And
ears.
it goes without saying that the anxious brother can join us later at the temple. Fare you well, gentlemen.
She is so creepy, not her. His sister is a creepy and a weirdo. Wait a second before I do that. Let's press back a second.
I'm going to the Rondra Temple. I'm not leaving Calandra alone with that woman. At least one of us has to stand by her.
Right, I've only done that because I want to check my book a second. Calandra waits at the old temple. Calandra's love. Oh, yeah, or whatever. So we've managed to get the armory and the massacre sorted. Okay. Let's close this area a second. Have a look at C. We've got a few here. But I think we need to put a bit more strength. See, that looks like his vitality, doesn't it? Constitution, of course it'll be vitality. So let's put a point in each of these. There we go. At least we got a point in here. Let's go here, see if we've got any. Yeah, we can put some in here. There we are. I divvied up my points equally. Yep, divvied up my points equally on that one. 3. Okay, we can now confirm the changes there. And now we're gonna...
Chiron!
Yeah, I want more information out of you, mate. Rondra Temple.
The old Rondra Temple is a strange choice for Calandra's wedding. The Warunkians say the place was a necromancer whorehouse.
Falk wants to use the gesture. Today's good defeats yesterday's evil. The Warunkians will love him for it. Metropolitan Yarkon won't appreciate that. It undermines his authority. But he's not in Warunk. That way, Falk can demand obedience from all of the Rondrians, even the ones who are less forgiving.
Okay.
While Falk prepares for his wedding, the Rondrians are combing the refugee camp.
They're looking for the necromancer. If he has teleported himself away, he could be anywhere.
I need Legend of Lore to get these, be able to do those ones.
At any rate, it's passing strange that Falk is concentrating all of the Rondrian forces on the refugee camp, almost as if he wanted to keep them away from somewhere else.
Despite everything, Falk is a Rondrian. What would he have to do with the Archdemon of Revenge?
I don't know, but it's strange that the necromancer knew my name.
Yeah.
Fulk is a pimp, a traitor, and probably worse. I got us our citizenship. Why this insistence on the wedding?
Your siblings, Chiron.
But why Fulk, of all people?
I won't tell you. I wish you could simply trust me.
Calandra didn't go with Fulk's mother voluntarily. She's been controlled.
That was a Be My Friend spell. A harmless elven spell.
Uh-huh.
Probably Fulk's mother tried to defuse the situation.
Yeah, right.
Did you notice her pointed ears? If she is an elf, how can she be Fulk's mother? He's no half-elf.
Oh,
Maybe she's only his foster mother. That happens more often than you'd think.
You just don't want to understand.
No, well, yes, I know. You, Chiron, you just don't want to understand that you're weird and your sister's a tart. Hey, we're not going to go into that one. Okay, let's go.
I'm leaving.
Let's go and do some side quests or something. Oh, for God's sake, apparently I'm going to be attacked by this.
Here, Warunkians!
Whether we
The Metropolitan has decreed that from this day forth, whomsoever makes unfair speeches shall be punished with 12 strokes of the cane. If they do so publicly, they will receive 3 times 12 strokes of the whip. However, those found to be obstinate and incorrigible will lose their tongues.
Angrosh, smile on you, lad. I was looking for you.
Did something happen?
Cartel broke into our headquarters. Kidnapped Fyodor. Well, that kicked a right large rock a-rolling. Now I'm going around warning my people. It's quite possible that you're next on Perel's wee list.
Yeah, let me
We've given the cartel enough cause for revenge.
Yeah, I can deal with him.
Have you heard about the desecration of the Prios Temple?
Yes, and I heard that you done well, lad. Too bad the Rondrians have taken over the case.
It was very strange. There were signs pointing to the Lord of Vengeance everywhere. Maybe this whole attack was just a diversion.
Sounds like the cartel. They're capable of anything.
Why would the cartel willfully desecrate a temple?
Whoever catches the villain, well, the Warunkians will celebrate him or her, and that could be useful to Perel when the balance of power shifts again.
You mean when offices are awarded again?
Pretty smart, old Perel. Forges himself a dragon, sinks it in Batangar, and then he goes off to Xorlosh as the great dragon slayer.
What?
I mean that Perel wants to swindle his way to fame, that's all, lad.
Yeah, I got a bit confused with that one too.
Why is the cartel willing to take such a risk for that mage?
Perel just couldn't admit that the guards had the better cards.
Better cards? You just locked Fyodor up without using his knowledge.
But we could have, the way Perel can now. Sure, I didn't treat Fyodor like a guest, but he is a heretic when all's said and done. People cannot just do and say what they want. Everyone is responsible for their own actions.
Really?
By Angrosh's beard, aye, that's the way of it.
Wow.
And what if it's not Perel who's behind the necromancer, but Fulk of Aravor?
Well, if he manages to capture the necromancer, the Warunkians will celebrate him as a hero.
And he's probably got an eye on Yarkon's position as head of the Rondrians.
Slow down, lad. Metropolitans aren't made overnight. You'll have to kill Yakon in a duel for that. And he'd be needing a real good reason for a duel like that, lad. Otherwise, he'd have half the Church of Rondra stomping through his tunnel come morning. Outside his door, I mean. With swords, you know that?
But many Warunkians would take his side. He could command the Rondrians here, and the city walls would protect him.
At the moment, they're combing the western city. Maybe they'll even find him. And if not, we'll find him. We can do what we want now that the Rondrians are gone.
That's the problem.
I'm gonna head over to the old Rondra temple. I want to pick up my sister there.
Fine, lad. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
I think that's Chiron.
Ooh, hello.
The Metropolitan announced the city walls have been completely rebuilt through joint
Please,
efforts.
do not touch that,
after
because
the
it's
divine
still
lioness,
alive.
in her infinite
Okay.
mercy,
Let me have a
had
look what you
seen
have,
fit to
my
make them
lady. I would like to
collapse
find- oh, you
under
don't
the
do any,
thunder of the trumpets of Periku.
Choker, plant,
Remember, Warunkians, this sacrifice
Medicine.
served to protect your freedom from evil
Okay, so-
necromancers and sinister Pacteers. Now that we are protected from harm from outside, let us work together to eliminate the last eyesore from the upper town, where remnants of the unholy pyramid are still to be found. Volunteers, report to the east gate at the 6th hour.
Anything else here that can be used? Yeah, glowing shard can be sold to you as well. Cool. So I'm gonna leave you there, and I'm gonna go and speak to the blacksmith guy because he can use some stuff more than I can.
Back again? So tell me, how many monsters have you killed with my steel so far?
Hey, you changed your tune pretty fast, bud. Ooh, what's this solid long sword? Oh, so look, it's minus 3 damage. Oh, no, it's not. It's 3 damage, so it's under my one I'm using now. Never mind, it was worth looking at. Blacksmith and lockpick, wrought iron chain, gift control blacksmith, gift control blacksmith. No. Here. 3, 2. Oh, that's got parry. Oh, that's got the one I'm wearing has got parry. 3 armor, 2. That's the exact same thing I'm wearing now. 3, 2, and attack. I need the parry one, I think. Yeah. Armor. So what's this? This is right. Okay. So chance of crit hit. What is effectiveness of defensive moves? So you got armor, encumbrance, and then you got chance of critical hit, and you got effectiveness of defensive moves. Let's have a look at dented band brace. That's the exact same one I'm wearing right now, anyway. 2, 2, 1. Okay, so this one looks good. It's got those have got 2, but it's got crit instead of defensive moves. 2, 2, 1. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing too great with it. Effective with defense moves, yeah. It doesn't look like they have. Yeah, no, okay, so his things aren't very good for me. But I can sell him the copper club, the rusty dragon blade, the simple longsword, barbed arrowheads, the lizard throat teeth, and the brittle mace. I'm going to leave that one because I don't know what it is. I'm going to leave that there as well. Now, anything here that they can use? Oh yeah, I'm going to give them the skin so they can make armor out of that. I'll sell that. I can sell him tarnished buckle, that'll be good. Okay, so I've sold everything that he's able to buy off me. Do you have
My favorite customer. Welcome.
Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Oops. Let's see, what have you got? So what's this? Chisel, what does that do? It just allows poisoning? I'll do that anyway. none of that is any good. Do you have... Oh, yeah, I remember, that's right, you don't have very good stuff. Wait, what's this? Legend Law. Damage bonus. Parry in Legend Law. Haggle. And parry in Legend Law. No, I need the locksmith one. Wait, the grinning ring I might be able to use actually, because it's a ring, not a necklace. So I'm wearing that one at the moment. Yeah, go on, I can, because I can add that one. That's not a problem. It's the necklaces I can't use right now. The engagement ring one doesn't actually do anything, but I'm going to leave it there because I don't know when I might need to sell it. So, we're going to not bother with him now.
Here, Warunkians! The Metropolitan has decreed that from this day forth, whomsoever makes unfair speeches shall be punished with 12 strokes of the cane. If they do so publicly, they will receive 3 times 12 strokes of the whip. However,
so let's see. Oh, good lord, yeah, they just keep just coming out of nowhere, don't they?
Freed city. Freed of hope, maybe.
I believe this is the Rondra Temple.
Psst. He's from the guard.
Yeah, thanks for kissing my ear, mate. Oh, for God's sake, I was hoping not to trigger that. I was hoping to look around a bit more, never mind. Oh, well, you probably deserved it.
You hit her.
My wife will be silent when I demand it.
Ah, he's a bit of a...
That's enough!
Chiron, drop it.
That's right, my love. It would be a shame if my dear brother-in-law were forced to watch our wedding from the scaffold.
Man to man, Chiron will chop you into bloody little pieces.
It will be my pleasure. When the time is ripe. Men, march!
Oh my,
Didn't you defend yourself?
It's not as bad as it looks. His mother jumped in between us before it got ugly.
What did you do in the temple?
Wedding preparations in the temple, and some kind of test on me.
On you?
Chiron, there are more important things at the moment. Please listen to me. Fulks' mother seems to like me. A lot. I was able to ask her a great many questions, and she talked like a disciple of Nandus. Fulks struck me to stop me from asking questions. She already knows much too much, he said. And he was right.
Yeah, let's get more information because I think you're an idiot, but there we go.
What did Folk's mother check you for?
I think it was some kind of magic test.
Probably.
She wasn't much interested in my virginity at any rate.
Not much?
In the end, she said it had already begun.
And then?
Nothing more. She just smiled and talked quite excitedly about the wedding. And about freedom, power, and ecstasy. Fulk stood next to her drooling. It was disgusting.
Yeah, because that's not his mother, love.
That woman is really strange. Did you see her pointy ears?
I don't think that she's his mother. Rather something like his master. And right now she's none too happy with her student. She called him a failure.
Because it's unworthy of a Rondrian to lose patience?
No, he must have made some mistake first. I'm not sure, but it sounded as if he endangered some kind of cover-up. After he hit me, she hissed at him. "Fool! Now it has begun anyway," she said.
Maybe it has something to do with the refugee camp, the necromancer's escape, or the fact that I defeated him.
Or our magic gifts. I don't know.
Calandra, let's get out of here. Father has his citizenship, so he'll be fine. There is no reason to marry that pig anymore.
There are 3 reasons why I should stay here and pretend like I'm actually going to marry Falk. Firstly, that necromancer is still running around free. He killed off half the refugee camp, and, if I understood you properly earlier, all the signs point to my groom. Secondly, Falk's mother is the only one who can tell us anything about these strange magical gifts. I just can't believe that Father would break his silence after all these years.
And thirdly?
Thirdly, I don't know if you love me. Whether you love me more than a man loves his sister.
No.
If I said it now, it would sound wrong.
That's right, you stupid lump. So I'll have to wait a little longer.
You're weird, woman.
This test, it had something to do with our magic powers?
Falk's mother knows something about them, I'm sure. My gift was the reason for the test. When our blood mingled, it seemed to have awoken something.
Well, this just can't be true. Father warns us for years not to mix our blood, but never tells us why. Then some masked elf comes along, and all of a sudden you somehow have to marry the man who pretends to be her son. And when our blood accidentally does mix, awakening some sort of magical powers in us, then guess which same elf has an answer?
An answer she hasn't given me. Just a lot of solemn talk about the power of blood and pain.
Yeah.
And that right after Falk beat me bloody. Very appropriate.
I'm going to talk to Father. He has to stop lying to us.
As long as you don't beat him to a pulp too.
I won't stand around here and wait until the wedding begins. I want to kill that invocator.
Wait, I found out something else that might help you. Falk's mother talked a lot about the god Nandus' sons, Demon Master Borborad and Rohal the Wise.
Heresy in the old Rondra temple? Unbelievable to think that the Rondrians would tolerate such a thing.
Except for Falk, there weren't any of them in the area when she talked about it. She mentioned a Council of the Dead, Borborad's Council of the Dead. It's supposed to be here in Moloch Mountain.
Okay.
Father once spoke of it. 3 skulls containing the Demon Master's infinite knowledge, or something like that.
If I understood Falk's mother correctly, the Council of the Dead is somewhere in Moloch Mountain. This could be our chance. If the Council of the Dead knows the answer to everything, you could ask it anything. About the undead, the necromancer, maybe the Council even knows what other lies our father told us.
Even if this council really exists, the ghosts are scholars, not clairvoyant. How are they supposed to know about us?
Do you have a better idea as to who could help us? Father lies. Falk lashes out at those around him, and his mother certainly isn't going to tell me anything more.
I've just met a very sage magus.
And where is your all-knowing magus?
In a deep dungeon, surrounded by enemies.
Then it's certainly wiser to get our hands on this great magus than to explore a demigod's deepest secrets.
You know, maybe I'll just do that.
Go ahead. Your decision. But it would be just plain stupid.
So, just plain stupid.
Let's say, a little stubborn?
Talk to Borborad's Council of the Dead and expect an answer. I mean, that just sounds too out of this world.
But it's so nice that you're doing it anyway. Good luck, my hero.
Well, whatever. You are just weird in all sorts of ways.
As if the sick in refugee camp are the only ones who are hungry. My daughter's nothing but skin and bones.
Now my brother's in jail.
I get to have a
Just because the bloody guards wanted to have someone guilty to show.
What did you stop hitting him for? Damn it. think I went around in a bloody big circle.
Dashing! Those Rondrians. Finally someone's cracking down around here.
People
Oh,
of
snots in
Warung,
the upper town don't
fear
care
the
whether we
demons.
do-
Chiron.
Okay, no, you have no more information for me.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
Stone lifted the heavy yoke of the necromancers from your shoulders.
No one's allowed into the refugee camp anymore. What kind of demons ran amok down there?
Okay, where am I heading? Oh, that way. So straight across here and then round. Okay. Whoops. Oh, woman, get out the way.
That's Chiron.
Am I in the right place? Sort of. I need to go that way.
Now my brother's in jail. Just because the bloody guards wanted to have someone guilty to show.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. So I gotta go in here because she's decided I have to. No, she is so creepy. Okay. Yep. You gotta leave again. You gotta leave. Where we go? Okay, let's go. If I remember rightly, the switch is up here. Yep, there it is. carry on wandering around. Of course. For God's sake. Okay. got the little critters from over there. Oh, step on the wall. Am I heading in the right direction? Apparently yes. Oh yeah, need legend all of that. Whee! I forgot to do the thing on the wall! Oh. Nah. Okay, that was my own stupid fault. I thought that what I turned on was actually the thing that turned that off, but apparently, no, it wasn't. However, I'm going to leave it here for now, only because I got to go on school run, and I will be back soon, and I will continue.